Welcome, everyone. It's the night we've all been waiting for. The college tournament finale is upon us. And for two teams, this marks the end of an incredible journey. And the energy is contagious here in the building. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners, Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers and the Michigan Wolverines.
Kevin, this is the night where we are going to see some intense basketball. High energy, lay it all out on the line for college hoops. Everything these young players have worked towards their entire life comes down to this exact moment.
And you can bet, Clark, that each and every player here tonight feels the importance of this game like no other in their lives, really. A big key in coming through in a big game like this is how well you can compose yourself. How do you handle the pressure of the big stage? We'll find out soon enough which of these teams has the ability to harness all of that raw energy and focus on getting the job done.
Let's check out Wisconsin's starting lineup. We've got Hawkins. He's out there with Hill. Kaminsky out there with Decker. And it's Evans in at the 4. Well, for a long time, Michigan has been a big power in men's basketball. Really, in all sports, the school has a very strong program.
No doubt, the Wolverines love their sports. Easy to cheer for the basketball program with all the success they've had over the years.
Now Hill following the three-point attempt by Freak. Here's Kaminsky. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Badgers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. And the free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Well, Wisconsin has had a bit of a renaissance in their program of late, Clark. Last decade and a half have seen them put up some great seasons.
And you know, Kevin, the Badgers weren't really a major powerhouse in hoops until the turn of the century. But now, they're one of the most consistent teams in the country. Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
That's a wall.
Jordan with the rebound.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, Michigan. Hill kicks to Wade. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Jordan with it. Conley picks him up. Will it go? And he knocks it down. Good looking through there from Jordan. Jordan's got 6.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Pass to Conley. And here's Hill for 3. The shot misses. Great D that time from Jordan.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. They've got Hill. He's out there with Fisher. And it's Wade in at the 5 spot.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
You know, Wisconsin has not historically had a lot of players in the NBA. That number, however, could be growing in the next few seasons. I mean, they have a few, but for the most part, their winning has come through solid team play.
Knights checked in for Michigan. They double him with Jordan. Left side, Walker. Pass to Hawkins. And it's Fisher in the corner. Wade kicks to Hawkins. Payton passes to Walker. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Greg, I think you were talking about this just a moment ago. We'll be seeing more and more Badgers in the NBA with their recent success. Frank Kaminsky being the most recent NBA product.
And Kaminsky isn't alone. Sam Decker on that squad will be coming in. How about John Moore and Greg Stiesma and Devin Harris are all fellow Wisconsin alums. You look at the list and you see a lot of guys who know how to do the little things for a team.
Catching up on the changes for Michigan. Smith checked in for Taylor. Wright comes in for Cunningham. And Banks is subbed in for Jefferson. Kaminsky is checked in for Wisconsin. Decker comes in for Fisher.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
From deep, Jordan makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Walker dishes to Payton. Decker with it. Banks is there. Here's Payton. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And stolen by Payton. Wisconsin trails by 11. Now Kaminsky. The Badgers working the ball around now. Knight against Payton. Hawkins. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
For 3.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the half.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
And we've reached halftime in this one. It's the Wolverines. They finish off the second quarter on a 15-5 run. And we'll see you right back here after the break to start the second half of the college championship game right here on 2K Sports. And welcome back. We're just about ready to get going with the second half of a historical championship game. For those just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan, pleased to be alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony as we get set to watch how the college basketball season will end.
You know what, guys? That was the start that Freak and his team wanted in the first half. I mean, they didn't run away with the game, but they're in a really good spot to capture the title.
These first 5 minutes in the second half are going to be huge. They know their opponent is going to come out strong and try to even things up. But if they can keep their cool, they'll be on their way, I think, to the title.
Jordan in at point guard. Jones is out there with Ellis. Then it's Smith, and it's Crawford at the 2-guard spot. And for the Badgers, Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Decker, then it's Kaminsky, and it's Evans in at the power forward position. And for the Wolverines, Jordan, he's in at point guard. Ellis is out there with Smith. Then it's Jones, and it's Crawford at the 2 spot. The Wolverines leading by 6.
And guys, one big story that we have in this championship game is that a guy like Freak could boost his draft stock quite a bit. A win here could catapult him up the big boards of a lot of teams.
And you know, while it's just one game, scouts will get a chance to see how he plays on the big stage. Knowing the player is at his best when the lights are brightest is a big plus in GM's books.
They set the pick. Hill kicks to Evans. 4 on the clock. Fades back. Off the left rim and out.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Wisconsin trails by 8. Hawkins kicks to Decker. Hawkins a screen on Crawford. Now here's Decker, covered by Smith. From 13, Decker can't hit. Decker's gone 1 of 3 on the night. From deep, Jordan. Rebounded by Kaminsky. And the Badgers with possession here. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Over in the corner, Decker takes a three, and that one's good. Decker's got 5.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
The Wolverines leading by 9, and Wisconsin looking at who they've got. They've got Decker, and it's Conley in at the 2. Hill passes to Conley. Evans outside. Hill with it. Now guarded by Stevenson. Decker gets the bucket.
You don't see many tall players with that kind of speed, Kevin.
Here's Stevenson. Stolen by Conley. In transition, here come the Badgers. Over in the corner, Decker launches it. No good. Good work defensively by Jones. Michigan with the ball. Jordan kicks to Jones. That one goes. Count it. And Michigan leads by 9.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass. Evans goes in.
Here's Wade. No good. Now the Wolverines take it the other way. Jones kicks to Stevenson. It's Jordan on the wing. This one for 3, and that is good. And now a 12-point Wolverine lead.
And with this lead, it looks like they'll hold on for the title. A special moment for everyone on the team. And really, what a year it's been for their star, Freak.
Yeah, very impressive considering everybody pinned their hopes on him to lead the team at the start of the season. And he hasn't disappointed. For all the hype that surrounded him, he lived up to all of it.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did.
But boy, that was a nice job.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
Wisconsin trails by 12. And it's Hill penetrating. Here's the teardrop. That's good from Wade on the assist by Hill.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Wolverines.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That certainly was their main meal, their bread and butter, if you will.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Jordan. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. And that's the dagger right there, really the nail in the coffin.
I'd agree. I mean, they've done a great job of sealing this one, closing it out. And they never backed off, even with the big lead. I love to see teams do that.
So it's Michigan winning this one. And what an incredible feeling it is.